back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Darian, and if you are stopping by because you are interested in pregnancy or wanting to tag along on my journey, thank you so much, and I hope you subscribe. And if you are here because you are also pregnant, please say hi down in the comments and let me know how far along you are and kind of anything going on. I'd love to have other people going along on this journey with me, so definitely say hi down there. And today I am sharing with you my into second trimester update. So I am actually 14 weeks as of yesterday when I'm filming this video. So I am going to be talking about weeks 12 and 13 with you guys, and then we'll have more updates coming in the future. But we're going to be talking about 12 and 13 weeks after I announced that we are expecting baby number 2. So I'm very excited to jump on in. Okay, so the first thing that I am going to talk about are my symptoms. And recently I've been feeling a lot of like round ligament pain and just like things are moving and shifting in there. I can definitely feel it. It's not, I wouldn't use the word pain because it's not like I'm hurting really bad. I need to take Tylenol or something like that. It's not like that. But it is very uncomfortable, and some positions definitely hurt to lay in or sit in. At one point I felt like I kind of had like a side ache. So it's more along those lines of uncomfortable and really noticeable, but not necessarily immense pain. I've also been very tired, exhausted. I normally wake up in the morning and I am like, take it easy, and then I'm ready to go. I am not a napper. I am always on the go. But since this pregnancy, I am so tired. I just want to lay on the couch and sleep all day, which Micah the other day was very nice and just wanted to be lazy and watch movies, and I was all about that because I am exhausted. I literally feel like I just got done running a marathon, which I'm sure it doesn't feel like this, but I'm never doing that because this is hard. I've also been experiencing a lot of headaches, which I didn't assume was a pregnancy symptom. I just was like, oh, I'm not drinking enough water, need to increase that. And so I definitely did increase my water intake, and it still was not going away. My headaches are just constantly there, aching my head. And so my doctor let me know that that is a pregnancy symptom because I was worried about maybe I'm not getting enough water. And he said that I am definitely fine, but that headaches are a very common second trimester symptom, which I did not know because I did not experience that my first time. And of course, the very usual pregnancy symptom, I pee all the time. It's very lovely. All the time. I literally will go pee, get in bed, 10 minutes later, have to pee again. And it's not like a little tinkle tinkle. It's like full bladder empty. It is insane how much I pee. So, funny thing happened. It was funny after the fact, which I'm gonna share with you guys. And it's TMI, just like all pregnancy updates are. So if you're not a fan of TMI, you might wanna skip to the end or tag along next week for a different type of video. But I caught like a 12-hour overnight bug thing that my son had a couple of days ago, and I got it, and so I threw up, which haven't done in a very long time thanks to the nausea being pretty much gone. But I threw up, and it was so violent that I peed myself. Yeah, multiple times. It's just a joy once you have children. Your body just, it's wonderful. So like I mentioned, I am now no longer like throwing up or insanely nauseous, and that is a huge relief because I really did feel in the first trimester that it was never going to end. I thought I was like dying. I thought it was gonna be around forever. It was so bad, and I can very much say we are done with that. I get a little nauseous, but it's more related to like my aversions than it is to really anything else. So I am not a fan of the garbage can. I cannot take it out, period. and ours has like an automatic lid that literally it stays up for like 5 seconds and then goes back down. But I can't even have it open that long, so I throw things in and slam the door shut before it automatically closes because I just cannot handle that at all. Dishes are really, really hard, especially if they're not rinsed prior to like when we're washing them. So everything has to be rinsed or I just can't do dishes because just any sort of food smell, even if it's not like a bad smell, like nothing's rotten, it was just from lunch today, I still can't handle it. So any garbage or dishes are a no-go. The fridge is a hard one for me. And again, it doesn't mean it's necessarily yucky. It just means I don't like all the smells together. So definitely experiencing those. I am having aversions, absolutely. And it's been pretty much kind of the same aversions through the entire pregnancy so far. Sometimes I can eat meat, sometimes I want to eat meat, and sometimes, most of the time, I'm not wanting anything meat related. Like I'll have fajitas, but just veggie because I won't add the chicken or beef or anything like that. I'm not a huge fan of the meat at this time, and that's very strange for me because I'm a huge meat eater. We hunt in my family and have a freezer stocked full of venison and moose meat and all of that, and I'm not interested in those. So sorry for my husband who has to eat some things that are vegetarian, and he's like, what are you feeding me? He thinks he's gonna die. But I've actually been craving the vegetables, salads, and just like all I want to eat is salad and greens, and it doesn't even have to be insanely fancy. It can literally just be greens with some salt and olive oil, and I will down it. Like I just ate a bunch of veggie chips for lunch. I am craving the veggies, and that's perfect for my son Micah because he loves veggies. Loving the veggies, which is very strange for me because in my previous pregnancy, I literally went an entire 2 weeks with just eating biscuits and gravy. It's like I reverted back to being a kid. All I wanted was a cereal, sugared cereal, and Pop-Tarts, and biscuits and gravy, and those like little party pizzas, chicken nuggets. Like I completely reverted back to what I ate as a kid. And now I'm kind of like there are things I'm craving that are not healthy, like my jelly beans. Yes, I did get those in. Don't worry, I'll touch on that. But I am craving the vegetables, which is really weird, but I guess that's good for my hips. So yes, the jelly beans have arrived. They arrived last Monday, but our post office is having issues and was so busy that I was not able to pick them up until Friday. And I would not have picked them up on Friday if it was not my jelly beans, because I waited in line for 40 minutes to get my packages. And normally I would just be like, Eric can do it later. I wanted those jelly beans so bad. So I stayed in line, and it was hot in there. And so I just fanned myself, and I'm wearing my mask. So I'm like sweating to death, trying not to pass out, and really wanted my jelly beans. So already ate half of this bag. I have 3 of these quart-sized bags full, which equals 5 pounds of jelly beans. And I've already eaten half of this, as well as half of each of the other bags. So I have moved into some maternity clothes. I am definitely not fully into maternity clothes yet. When I was pregnant with my son Micah, I really did not start showing a ton until like 18 to 20 weeks because I'm not gonna lie, I got chub. I got a little bit of chub. So when you're in that early stages of pregnancy and your baby bump's starting to push out, but you got some chub, it just looks like you're not watching what you're eating. Maybe you're gaining a little bit of weight. So I don't fully look, depending on what I'm wearing, I don't fully look pregnant. I look like I just ate a really big lunch, or I'm chunky. So it's not the most comfortable part of pregnancy to be in, this like in between stage. So I wear leggings all day, every day. in my jeans. I do fit them, they fit. They're getting a little snug, but they fit, absolutely. And the leggings are the ones that kind of suck you in a little bit anyways, and so they do fit. But what is the issue is that they are squeezing me, which is very uncomfortable, and the band goes like halfway between your belly, so it's making me look like I got two giant rolls rather than like a bump. So it's making me, I look chunky, I'm not gonna lie, I do. And that's okay, it's just uncomfortable, even though obviously I know I'm pregnant, I know I'm gaining weight, I know it's a bump, but it's just uncomfortable. So I did move on to maternity leggings, which I enjoy because they go up to there, and you can really eat whatever you want. I must say, this is my second time being pregnant, literally the same timeline, and it's a lot of fun wearing these type of pants for Thanksgiving. So I have been working on the nursery. The nursery is also my son Micah's room. He's still in his nursery. So in our little house that we rent, we only have 2 bedrooms, and they're not giant size, but they're not teeny tiny either. My husband and I do have the smaller room, and the kids are gonna have the bigger room, which is very nice since obviously there's 2 of them and they have more stuff. We just have a bed and 2 nightstands, and they have multiple beds and toys and rocker and all that good stuff. So basically what I'm doing is I'm not redoing the whole nursery. Micah's nursery theme is travel and adventure because that's what I love, and that's something that I am keen on pushing into his brain. And that is probably what I would do for this next child if I had another room as well. But since I just have 1 room, I am working on getting pieces that fit with the decor I already have, fit with the layout of the room. It's a little strange, which I will have a whole video posted later on, probably closer to 30 weeks of pregnancy, and that is where I'll show everything and give you like a whole nursery tour. So we do have a couple of things to do, but I'm super stoked of moving this room around and getting a couple things added. I've already changed out like a toy chest situation to a way better organization, storage, and Micah and I tackled the closet and made a ton of space for Micah's clothes because he is getting bigger, he's getting more clothes, so he needed a different solution. And I also have a ton of space for baby stuff. So I'm very excited for that. So this brings us into the exciting news that we are going to be doing a gender reveal. The last time we did not find out what Micah was, and the way we found out was not fun or ideal, and it was very emotional. So if you want to hear that story, definitely look up in the cards. Click on that video where I talk about my birth story with Micah. So this time we are going to guarantee that we find out together and in a very sweet way, and I'm super stoked. I'm getting it all in the works. But we do have the date scheduled for the ultrasound. We are doing it at 18 weeks, which I'm super stoked. And then we are actually going to be sealing it up. We'll be finding out on a Thursday. We'll be sealing it up. Won't be looking at it. And then on Saturday, we are going to do a very cool thing where we find out, and we'll share that information with our family. And then on Wednesday, the 28th of October, that is when the video will be posted here on YouTube. So definitely check that out, subscribe so that you do not miss it, and follow me on my Instagram. That's where I do all of like my real-time updates, and you'll probably see like a countdown thing going over there. So definitely check me out on Instagram. I'm at grounded_momma, and I'm super, super stoked. Okay, next I'm gonna share the little bump that you can see now. I did not share it last time because it was really just my lunch and you don't wanna look at that. So I do have a little bump and I'll show it here. All right, so you pull up the pants. Hey, And there is the little bump. Little baby number 2 bump. That's what we got. So see, it really does look like you can't tell really what it is. Is it lunch? Is it a baby? You don't know. All right, guys, that is everything that I have for you in our 12-13 week update. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit subscribe and that bell notification button so you know when I post a video. I would love to have you stick around on this journey and follow along with us till baby number 2 is here. And I'm very, very excited for this journey. I'm stoked. So I really hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye.